name is Lex Foster. I'm principal here at Matthews High School.
And I'm Leanne Bray, assistant principal at Matthews High School.
First of all, we both want to say welcome back to a brand new school year. We have been working very hard over the summer to get ready for your return. Believe it or not, things are really going to be a great experience for you this year. Our teachers have been planning all summer long, our guidance staff, but we're taking this opportunity for the next few days during homerooms to kind of give you an insight on some changes that are going to affect you as a student this year.
All right, so let's start off with dress code. How about that? That's a big one.
Well, Mrs. Bray, I think that didn't we send that out in the mail?
We did. I believe we sent it out in June, and then we sent it out again at open house.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand with the dress code, it's very important that you have read this in its entirety because there are a few changes this year. What are some highlights of the changes?
All right, so one thing, with your shorts, you need to have a 5-inch inseam, right? So we do have measurements to check that out, and if the index card hangs below your shorts line, then you will be dress coded and asked to change.
And what about those tank tops? I think that's going to affect a lot of people too.
Tank tops, I actually have one on today, which is why I have a sweater over top to cover up.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you read the dress code. That's just an example of some of the things that have changed and really are going to be enforced this year. For example, headbands, bandanas, leggings, anything that's not appropriate, you will be asked to change. Now understand, our goal is to not get you in trouble, but it's our responsibility to train you to be responsible men and women as it relates to how you conduct yourself, and part of that is how you dress.
All right, so what about headphones or earbuds, Mr. Foster?
I don't know if they're ready for this, Mrs. Bray. We've had a change this year, guys. When it comes to earbuds and headphones, you cannot wear them in the hallways anymore.
It really is a safety issue.
Yes. So, starting day one, you will not be allowed to wear your headphones or earbuds when you're changing classes. However, lunchtime, or if you're in a classroom doing instructional activities, that's when it's acceptable.
Okay. All right, let's see. What about things on your head, sunglasses or any kind of bandana, head wrap, anything like that?
They're not acceptable. In fact, guys, starting this year, we're really going to crack down on wearing sunglasses during the day. Also headgear. Headgear is meant to be worn outside. So the minute you enter the building, please make sure you take it off. And young ladies, that includes you.
Okay, team uniforms. I know that's a big thing. We have a lot of sports teams here that do an amazing job. What about their uniforms?
If your uniform is not within the dress code, you cannot wear it during school hours. I know that I've talked to some coaches and they're actually doing warm-ups instead of wearing their uniforms during the day to make sure that you don't get in trouble with the dress code.
Okay, now this seems a little unfair, Mr. Foster. What in the world are we going to do about that?
Well, unfortunately, we know that some people might not always take the warning seriously. So if you are caught with inappropriate clothing, like Mrs. Bray said, you'll be asked to change. However, if you're one of those who doesn't have anything, you might be forced to put on some clothes that we pick for you. What does that include?
That includes a lovely array of sweatpants and t-shirts, which you could change into in the nurse's office, and then before you go home in the afternoon, we would have you change back into your clothes and save the dress code uniform for a different day. So maybe that's not a good choice to make. So,
moral of the story, read the dress code, follow it in its entirety. What about lunchtime? What are we doing different with that?
Okay, well, lunchtime, again, with the safety issue, we're not going to have students sitting in the hallway to eat their lunch. So we're going to ask all students to find a table in the cafeteria to eat.
And that includes you must remain in the cafeteria until the end of the lunch block. However, if you need to go to the restroom, go to the office or the school counseling office,
or the library,
you'll be able to still get a pass. However, you will have to sign out when you go to those assigned locations.
And really, the reason for this, again, is safety. We just need to make sure that all of our students are accounted for and that everyone is safe.
Now, throughout the week, you'll be seeing a video every morning during homeroom about updates on rules and regulations. Once again, we're not trying to make you not like school. We know Matthews High School is a great school and a great place to be. However, in order to be successful, you have to know the rules, or basically the do's and the don'ts. So thank you for listening in on the first segment of our rules and regulations. We hope that your first day of school is great. And hey guys, welcome back to Matthews High School. Talk to you tomorrow.